Hello my friends and welcome back to my hardcore world. I built this temporary little creeper farm. It's not super efficient, but it does work. We'll tear it down eventually and build a better one, but for now I just need some gunpowder to get around because I am down to 8 rockets and I've been going out every night just to kill creepers, and that's kind of a waste of time. In the last episode we started building up our cozy little hobbit hole, as well as our big storage room down here. And between episodes, I built this room. It has my frog lights in here, my mushroom blocks, and all of my honey blocks. And I also have a little bee over here. There's supposed to be 3, but I've only ever seen 1 come out, so it's okay. But everything is nicely organized and everything is starting to come together in here. It's just making my life a lot easier knowing where things are. I also added in this little underwater room. Over here we'll have prismarine, but I don't have any of that yet. And on this side, I have all of my coral. And apparently I never picked up any of the fire coral, I think that's what it's called. But that works out perfectly because we are actually going back to the coral reef today. We are going to expand our cottagecore village by adding in a little sniffer sanctuary. Hopefully I can find one. And you find sniffer eggs in the little structures found in warm oceans. I'm gonna quickly craft up some more rockets, grab some night vision potions that I made earlier. I actually already went sniffer hunting, but I was in a cold ocean biome. So obviously I didn't find any, but I did get a trident, so we'll have to do something with that soon. We're gonna head through the nether because in the last episode I did end up making a pathway to that biome because I ended up bringing home a ton of the warm variant animals. So we can just head up this pathway here and pop out right in our savanna biome. And now I can fly, I believe, in this direction. Oh, there's a desert temple here. I'm getting a bit distracted, but we haven't found one of these yet, so we're gonna check that out really quick. Get rid of that, and we can go ahead and collect all of this loot. I won't take the bones, I have a skeleton farm. Oh, a dune armor trim. I don't have that one yet. So that is not a bad haul. We got a new armor trim. And I think I'm gonna have to start making some extra sets of armor just so I can apply all of these and at least have them on display or something. But now I am going to pop a potion of night vision and turn my shaders off, and we can start hunting for some underwater structures. And I see our first one. Nothing good from that one. Let's move along. I'm pretty sure that's a sniffer egg. Oh, awesome. Let's see if we can get one more and we can breed them. Oh, and it looks like we have sniffer number 2. There's a few more structures I haven't gone to yet, so we'll try those out and then we'll head home. And immediately we have sniffer egg number 3. That is perfect. 3 sniffer eggs in maybe 5-10 minutes is not bad at all. We're gonna check out this shipwreck and then we're gonna find these buried treasures and we will head back home. This first one should be right around here somewhere. Ooh, some diamonds and a heart of the sea. Perfect. Those water breathing potions will be perfect because I did find a sea temple earlier while I was searching for the sniffer eggs in the wrong biome. And I wrote down the coordinates for that so we can try and take that down in a later episode. And start collecting some prismarine for our storage room, and I really want to do some ocean builds out of it. Looks like we're getting close to this second one, and it should be right around here somewhere. There it is, another heart of the sea. And we're gonna grab that crying obsidian as well. Ooh, free golden carrots, I will always take those. I think I might fly home because I have no idea where my portal is. So I'm just going to enjoy the view. And we have made it back home, and I completely forgot this building was struck by lightning and I haven't fixed it yet. But going over to our cottagecore village, that creeper farm is so ugly, but I promise it's just temporary. Let's find a place to put these guys for now so they can start sniffing up some plants. Now, where do we want to put these guys? I'm thinking we'll extend the village in this direction, so maybe somewhere over here. But for right now, I will just build them a temporary little pen. We can put some moss down and pop the eggs on top of it so they grow a bit faster. So while I wait for these guys to hatch, I think I'll start terraforming the area a bit and getting it ready for their new home. These guys are fully grown now, they are adorable, and I've already started planting some of the seeds. I know this looks a little funky right now, but hear me out. We're gonna have walls along here, and then we'll put like a little staircase here. This big platform is where we will put our sniffer sanctuary. Ugh, pillagers. Anyways, and the small one will grow some more of these plants. I also want to put a greenhouse full of the plants up here, and then we just have another platform up there, and we'll probably add more that just fully connect up to this mountain here. I don't know why I put this one in. We don't need it yet today. I'm gonna go take care of some pillagers. And this is 100% a full mob farm down here because I don't know why I didn't light it up as I was doing it, but yeah. So at some point I'll have to go down there and put some torches so I don't have to listen to those mobs all day, every day. Ooh, I see more seeds. I'll just leave them to it, and now I need to start collecting some materials for this project, starting with mangrove, some moss, some copper, a bit of red terracotta that I forgot to grab when we were here earlier, some mud from my farm, which I can then turn into some packed mud, and finally some spruce that I already have in my storage room. And can we just take a moment to acknowledge how much spruce wood I have chopped in this world? That is actually a bit ridiculous. I now have all of my materials and it is time to start building. I didn't plan this out at all, but I think I have a plan. I can see it in my head. I just hope I can translate it into the actual world. And I'm not entirely sure yet if I'm actually going to use the copper, but even if I don't, we will use it eventually, and it will be nice to have it pre-oxidized for us. And don't come at me because they are not spaced out right. It's okay, I build really slow. I'm sure by the time I get the first layer down, all of this will be blue. I've also been breeding these guys a bit. So I believe I have 6 or 7 now. They are adorable, however, it does get a bit overwhelming in here when I'm trying to come collect the seeds. So I really need to get this going. We are going to start with our greenhouse, and I think we'll put it right about here. We're going to start with a 19 block diameter circle, and our roof is going to be a dome shape, and we're going to use a mixture of our red blocks and some moss to kind of reflect the same coloring on the sniffers. Oh, that was the perfect amount of blocks, so there is our circle in place. I think that will be a good size. And I completely forgot about glass while I was collecting materials, but I know I have a shulker box of it somewhere. And I think we'll bring this first layer up a total of 4. Oh wait, I want to make this white. I turned the glass into white stained glass, and now I think we're going to bring this first layer up a total of 4 blocks. And these mangrove blocks will be removed as we start to decorate. I just needed to know where my circle was going to go. Now I'm going to craft up some spruce slabs. These might be temporary as well, I'm not too sure yet. Like I said, I don't really have a plan with this. And I need to bring this in by 2. And from here, I can start adding in the second circle. And we'll bring this one up 4 blocks as well. Now I'm going to start adding a dome on top here. So this is the base circle for the dome, and now I'm just going to start building it up with my red blocks. Okay, I know it looks like a mess right now, but I just want to get the shape in place and then I'll go back in and texture. So it's not just going to be a layer of terracotta and then mangrove. I just ran out of terracotta. That is the dome fully done. Let's see how this looks from the ground. It kind of looks like a mushroom, and that wasn't really the plan. I think I might switch the red out for the moss and then I'll just use mangrove for the accents. And this is why I probably should plan my builds out, but it's okay, it's still an easy fix. The roof is now fully replaced. I'm going to start going around this bottom layer and adding slabs in, as well as some mangrove pillars. I went in and replaced the glass blocks with some panes, and that means by this point I have fully rebuilt this thing, which is a little funny, but it's okay. I'm liking this a lot better than I had originally done. This is the design we're going to do for the bottom layer. I still have to figure out that top area. So for this, we're going to do a couple of stripped spruce pillars. And at the very bottom, we'll use some barrels, not like that. We'll use some barrels like this. And attached to those are some mangrove fences with a lantern on top. And for these center ones, we'll do a flower pot with a torch flower. Now we're going to take some stairs and we'll put one here and there. And then come around this way and put it like that, with some spruce slabs at the very top and another lantern. I was a little worried that the combination of the mangrove and the moss would make this look like a little Christmas house, but I think keeping it a bit more minimal like this really helps a lot. I have this weird corner here. I think I'm going to switch that out for another spruce pillar, and that will be the bottom layer done. Let's hop up there and start working on that area, starting with a few more spruce pillars. And I need to go around here and add in the slab platform with the mangrove as the last layer. And I'm thinking something like that for the second layer will work, and I'll probably throw some more flower pots or lanterns on those side pieces there. So for this section, it starts with a stair in each corner. This first block, we'll put a slab there, there, and there. So I can hang lanterns off the bottom of these and put a flower pot on the top of that one. And for these corner bits, we'll do 2 lanterns and 2 fences with flower pots on top, but I ran out of the flowers. Now we need to head up to the very top and start decorating that. So in the middle on each side, I want to do some spruce leading up to the top, and we'll do that on each side. And let's see how that looks. I missed a side. Oops. And you know what? Maybe I will use some of the copper, and we'll just do little patches of it here and there. Right. Never mind. I don't like the way that looks, but I do have some green terracotta that I think would match better. We'll do patches of lime and green terracotta. I like it, but I think I need to add something to the top, maybe like a little tower or something. I wasn't recording, but I just nearly died crash landing onto this thing. That was so scary. I really need to remember to eat. Okay, anyways. Just gonna finish the top of this off with a lightning rod. Now that is our greenhouse done, and I think it looks so cute and it matches the sniffers very well. And if I make this entryway a little bit wider, I think these sniffers should be able to come in and out of here easily. Okay, and I did say this was gonna be the greenhouse. I think this is actually just going to be the sniffer's house, and we'll decorate the inside of that nicely. I want to build something a little bit smaller for the greenhouse, and we'll maybe even do one for each of the plants. And then of course we'll have to fence in this whole area to give the sniffers plenty of room to sniff around. But first I need to visit my villagers to sell some of my iron, and I can pick up a bit more food, all while healing my tools in the process. Even though it's raining, I still think this looks really good off in the distance. Oh, I can't wait to finish this area and get our sniffers in here. Oh, I had an idea. Okay, hang on. I'm going to dig out the bottom of this. I'm going to craft up some powered rails and some regular rails, and I can start placing these down. Again, this is the 3rd time these guys have shown up here. Anyways, I'm just gonna start laying down a rail here. Oh my god, I see a baby zombie. That is not what you want to see as you're falling asleep. And we can set a minecart down just like that. It's not going to cover the entire little area here, but that is okay. I don't think I'll need that many of them if this thing is always running. So now I can just fill all of this back in. I used some frog lights under moss carpets to add a little bit of extra lighting, and that kind of forces them to dig in the area with the minecart, so that works out perfectly. We're going to go grab a few of these guys and bring them into their new home. And I think we'll lock 3 or 4 in here. Are you kidding me? Again? It's been 5 minutes. Anyways, I'm gonna come over here and lead a few of these guys. Come on, little dudes. Well, I guess they're not really little. And if I close this off a little bit, I don't think these guys should be able to get out. Now, I think we're gonna do the greenhouse right about here. And it's gonna be pretty small, probably about that size, and maybe we'll even add in a couple more of them around the world for different flower types. Starting with my blocks again, but you know, it might turn into panes like the other one did. I don't know why I put these down first. It's a very easy circle to remember. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's no way. This is not normal. This is harassment at this point. Leave me alone. I just want to live a happy little life with my sniffers. And I can't do that if you guys are always bothering me. Get out of here. Well, at least I'll have plenty of bad omen for when I finally build a raid farm. And the only reason I haven't built a raid farm yet is because I kind of forgot they existed. Well, not the raid farm, but the Totem of Undying, which is such a silly thing to forget. I'm surprised I made it this far without one. Okay, I know this looks a little silly, but so did that one when we first started, and I think it looks very nice now. I feel like I'm just a very trust the process builder. Everything looks a little bit funky when I first start, but I think I still managed to pull them together and make them look a bit nice. I don't know, hopefully you guys do like the Sniffer house. Please let me know down in the comments below if you do. If not, please don't. Building all of these domed roofs makes me want to build a giant sphere. I don't know what I would use it for or what I would put in it, but I'm not saying it would be good, but how interesting would it be to have a giant sphere in this world? Oh no, maybe not these ones. There is no way. No way. Listen guys, I know you want to live here because it's so nice and cozy, but we don't allow the bad guys here. I guess this is just an episode of tearing down and rebuilding. There is no way. You're kidding me. These dudes are obsessed with me. But anyways, I'm tearing this down because I think I set myself up. This circle is just too small. I don't have enough area to do any like detailing on. So I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger, but definitely not as big as our Sniffer house. Is it really a house? I think it's more of a hut, maybe? I think this will work a lot better. I've got a mangrove one and a spruce one, and I changed the location of them because they are a little bit bigger, but I think this will end up being a lot easier to decorate. And now I can just put a domed roof on top of here, and I think that'll look a lot better than whatever the heck I was building before. Both of these greenhouses have roofs now, and I'm just going in and adding a bit of decorating. We're gonna do some barrels at the bottom of the columns, just like on the Sniffer house. And for the mangrove house, I'm gonna use spruce fences. And for the spruce house, I use some mangrove fences. And we'll hang some lanterns off of these ones. We'll do flower pots on those ones. And a lantern right in the center on each side. There is no such thing as too many lanterns, and anyone who tells you so is a liar. And now I'm gonna use a combination of some stairs and slabs. And I think something like that should be good. Okay, genuinely, what the heck? Actually insane. I don't even remember how many times they've been here at this point, but I'm gonna have to put a counter or something. But on the bright side, I am just throwing in the last finishing touches, and I almost threw myself down there. And we can come down here and check how many seeds we got from these Sniffers. Oh, that's not a lot, but that's okay. Let's go visit our other Sniffers. Oh, and it looks like he just found some. Anything else in here? I'm gonna grab some of these leaves and some water. So I will start putting down some dirt here. Oops. Oh my goodness. And I'll put a few trapdoors over that and along these edges here. And we can start planting. I think we'll do the torch flowers in here. And I'll have to fill this in. I think I'm just gonna permanently leave the ones on farmland here. I think this will mostly just be decoration. We'll permanently leave them on farmland here. Oh, I need to remove this moss. That was just to help me build. And hopefully our Sniffers will get us some more seeds soon. Now I'm gonna repeat this over in this one. And I can start planting in my pitcher pots here. Wait, what are these? Yeah, my pitcher pot. I can start planting in my pitcher pods here. I think this area is looking very nice. So now we need to start decorating the area, adding in some foliage and extra decorations for our Sniffers. And also a pathway for me. I mean, the Sniffers can use the pathway if they want, but I don't know where they have to go. So I think we'll have it go around this way. And we'll also have it branch off here for this one. And you know what? We'll even have it go this way as well. And we can connect that up with some future builds. Oh, I forgot. There is a giant cave down there. So actually I'm gonna leave that as is for now until I can go down there and properly cover it up, so it's not a huge death trap. I have spent a little bit of time cleaning up this area and connecting the pathway up to our main pathway. So you'll come up these stairs here, and you can branch off either direction to the greenhouses or the little Sniffer hut. I also realized that I left my beacon over in the mesa, so I went and grabbed that. And I also got a little bit distracted. I added a resource pack for some bushy leaves, and look how much cuter that is. I love that. I'm tired of doing the pathway. I still need to go in and add some more walls and slabs, but I want to do a little bit more decorating to this area. I want to get the wall up, so I am going to grab an assortment of bricks, and we're going to start building a little wall all around our dirt here. And we're gonna carry that throughout the entire thing. We'll have it up there as well on that other cliff. And there it is. And we'll put a build and maybe a garden up there as well, but probably not today. We've done a lot of building so far, but we're still not done yet. Now that I have my stone barrier in place, I want to go in with a mixture of fences, some leaves, and some mangrove roots, and of course some lanterns for decoration. And I will just work my way around this area to keep our Sniffers in here nice and safe. And here is the wall fully in place. I did a mix of both the flowering azalea and regular azalea. Originally I did just the flowering, but it was a little bit much. So I went in and switched some of them out for just the regular leaves. And I will have to add in a little fence gate here so the Sniffers can't get out. And we are almost ready to put these guys in here, but first I want to do a little bit more decorating. I think it'll be easier to not have them here. I want to put in a little hill, and I want to turn this into moss. And I think I'll put one over here as well. And after a bit more decorating, it is time to break down this fence and take these guys into their new home. And here is our Sniffer sanctuary fully completed, and I love this place. It is such a cozy little place. I will have to come and hang out with these guys. And out here, I made sure to decorate with tons of the torch flowers and the pitcher plants. I added in a cute little cherry blossom tree up there for them. We have our torch flower greenhouse, which I am still slowly trying to fill in. I think I might put a custom tree in here eventually, but for now I added in a bunch of leaves. You can tell I went a little crazy with the bushy leaves because they're just so cute. I might have overdone it. I'll probably tone it down, but I like it for now. Besides that little back corner I just had to light up, this area actually makes me feel safe at night. For the first time ever, I am so bad at lighting up my world. As you can see, it's a bit deadly over there, but this was so fun to build. I've been doing a lot of functional building with my storage room and all of my redstone farms, so it was nice to just take a break and do something more decorative. So that is the finished build. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed today's video, and subscribe to follow along with more of my adventures. Remember to be kind to yourself and be kind to others, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye!